Hello! Come, let's take you on an amazing journey to this dreamland. Let's help you plan your trip better.
Hello everyone, welcome to our vlog Kettle and Travel, where we share our experiences from across the globe to help you plan your travel better. This time we are covering this as part of Malaysia series. Malaysia, as you are all aware of by now, is our 10th country and hence very special anyways. Today we bring to you an amazing gem from Malaysia, a tropical island called Langkawi. So grab your coffee and let's dive right in.
Before we proceed further, we'll definitely love if you subscribe our channel and like this video. Comments definitely help us interact with you and would love to hear what you think about this video. So please do that, and then let's proceed further.
Before we deep dive, let's talk something about this trip in entirety. This was my solo trip, actually a solo trip that's come after quite some time. I'd say it's courageous enough as well because when you're married and your wife is handling all the kids back home,
So this
then
vlog would probably provide you a lot of details which would help you plan better. This would cover how to reach Langkawi, how to roam about in Langkawi, what are the transportation options, where to stay in Langkawi, and most importantly, what all to experience and things to do in this wonderful island of Langkawi. What we are not covering in this vlog is logistics like visas, SIM cards, currencies, because that would be part of our broader Malaysian
of the
vlog that
of
would
our
come out.
entire Malaysian trip, Langkawi definitely hit the highest point on the trip. It was probably because we are more of nature lovers than seekers for urban miracles. It came out as a great surprise. Perfect mix of pristine beaches on one side, rainforests on the other, cable car rides, excitement of water sports. So it has something that everyone would look forward to. Langkawi is an archipelago of about 99 islands spread on the western coast of Malaysia. The central island, also known as Langkawi, is the heart of this entire system. People commonly call this the jewel of Khuda, and it is rightly so with so much natural beauty, forestry, wildlife, so much to do that it definitely shines as a jewel. The bonus point is this is entirely a duty-free island as per the Malaysian government instructions. So it's a shopping bonanza for everyone looking for sprites, perfumes, chocolates, and whatnot. So how to reach Langkawi? Reaching Langkawi is pretty simple. There are enough number of flights from major Malaysian cities, including Penang and Kuala Lumpur. There are flights connecting from Singapore and Thailand as well. So you would find something that suits you. In most probabilities, if you are coming from most parts of the world, you would land in Kuala Lumpur and take a flight, which is about an hour long flight. Langkawi is connected to Thailand via 3 hour boat ride, if I'm not wrong. It's also connected to the mainland Malaysia through a ferry system. For our trip, we took a flight from Penang. We had earlier planned a water crossing, but the ferries that connect Penang Island to Langkawi are no longer operational, so you need to move to the mainland. So we ended up taking a flight. It was a Firefly flight, which is a subsidiary, low-cost subsidiary of Malaysian Airlines, but pretty refreshing for a low-cost airline. They served snacks, pretty good service, relatively new plane. So, in all, a good experience landing into Langkawi.
Now another important thing is how to navigate within Langkawi, how to travel from one point to another. Langkawi does not have a very good public transportation system in terms of public buses or things like that, so that's ruled out. There are ride hailing services like Grab which you can opt for, but they obviously end up being relatively costly and inconvenient. The best way according to us is to probably hire a scooter or rent a car which is easily available around, and that gives you that flexibility of going wherever you want, especially if you want to explore the hidden gems of this island.
We had booked our car in advance, so it was much smoother. We came out of the airport and the driver was waiting for us to hand it over. But when you land, there were enough operators approaching you with pretty good deals on the car. So in all, you may spend about 100 ringgits, which is about 2000 rupees for a 2 to 3 day car rental. Also remember, you don't need an international driving permit in Malaysia if your Indian driving license is in English. So that's a lot of convenience if you are driving around in Malaysia at any place. The only thing that you need to take care of is parking. A lot of parking spots are paid parking, which do not accept cash on hand. There is a specific app that you need to download and pay through that.
Now, where to stay in Langkawi? Langkawi obviously caters to everyone, every pocket, every taste. So, if you are someone who is looking for those luxuries, there are dreamy resorts available along the Patai Senang beach. There are a lot of budget options in terms of guest houses
And dormitories along the beach lane as well, so you can find one pretty easily. There are a lot of mid-range options there as well. A lot of mid-range options are also there in Goa area. The only problem with Goa area is it's far from most of the tourist destinations, so that may become a challenge. But since this was a solo backpacking trip for me, I was looking for the cheapest available options, which provided the basic facilities. So I booked myself a guest house, which was 5 minutes walk from Patai Senang. It was a pretty decent facility. Now let's talk about all that you can do in Langkawi. Langkawi is obviously a great vacation destination for all ages, whether you're a solo traveler looking for peace and calm, or you're a family looking for all the hustle and beaches where kids could play, or you are an adventure seeker looking for water sports or high peaks, hiking. On the top of the chart for Langkawi tourist map are the sky caps and sky bridge. These are located on the northern part of the island, and these provide a great way to see the glimpse of entire archipelago. You start with boarding the most steep cable car system in the world. Obviously, the views are mesmerizing as you climb to the top of about 800 feet high top station. There's a middle station as well where you could stop for some views around, but the top station is where the real action starts. Once you are at the top station, you go down either a short hike or on a glide or an elevator and go to the sky bridge, which is an archaeological marvel in itself. A cable stayed cantilevered projection platform at about 700 feet high gives you amazing views of the entire valleys and the island in general.
Next, that you would not want to miss from your itinerary is spending some time on the Pantai Senang beach. It is the nerve center of all touristy activities in Langkawi. It is one of the most vibrant beaches in the area, and you could spend your day with water sports or relaxing on the beach. But what truly brings charm to this beach is the sunset. You could witness an amazing sunset on this beach while lying on the white pristine sands, and then follow it up with shows of fire all around, which, I mean, I have not seen fire shows happening at such large scale, and these are all free shows. You can obviously look at them. If you are ready to spend 20 ringgits for a drink, then they'll give you a sofa and you'll have that front end view. There are a lot of cafes around the beach lane, so you can follow it up with a dinner there. There are a lot of shops as well, so you can pick your souvenirs in that area. So it's an entire evening experience, right? Then there are two boating experiences. One is island hopping tour and the other is Kilim Geoforest mangrove tour. Island hopping tour takes you through three interesting points across different islands in this area. The highlight of it is ability to take a dip into the lake, which is mystic in some forms and is called the Lake of Pregnant Maiden, it's believed. Then they take you to an eagle watching point, and then the third island is probably more for water sports. On the other hand, mangrove tour takes you to a completely different scenery filled with forests, limestone caves, mangrove plantations, closely watching eagles and whatnot. So both of them are pretty good tours. Depending on your taste, you may want to choose one, or if you've got enough time, obviously do both. You may also want to use one of your mornings or earlier part of the day for a short hike to the Telak waterfalls. These are also known as Seven Wells waterfalls because the structure is such that it looks like there are 7 different containers one by one fed with this giant waterfall. So it kind of creates a natural infinite pool of salt. The other point that we would also recommend to do an early morning is the Gojungraya peak. It gives you panoramic views of this entire archipelago from about 900 meters above sea level. You can take your car up to the top, so it's obviously not as exerting as the Seven Wells waterfalls. So we'll definitely recommend you. You can probably pack a picnic or quick breakfast and enjoy that at the top of the peak with amazing views. It's also not very touristy, so it's obviously a lot of calm, peace and time for yourself if you opt for it. There are few other things that you may want to try out. One obviously famous one is the eagle statue at the Trang Lang. We also did that, but it's more just to complete that trip in terms of going to the face of Langkawi. Then there is Paradise 101, which is a luxury resort on an island off the mainland. So, there are a lot of cruises that happen for dinner time, sunset times, and probably an entire day out in the seas as well. So this is Senang Mall, just on the Patai Senang. Those are some of the other activities that you may want to try out or check on them. We'll provide links of most of the things that we did and we saw, we at least considered in the description, so that it's easier for you to plan. We definitely appreciate if you subscribe our channel and like this video. Before we move towards the end of the video, a few pointers for you to consider. One is obviously it's a tropical climate, so pack light, rain friendly clothes as well. Second, a lot of places on this island are not wheelchair friendly or stroller friendly, so you may want to consider that and be prepared for that. There is absolute lack of public transport, so we would definitely strongly recommend getting your own car if you are able to drive, or a scooter if that's your choice. Those are some of the small things that you should remember while you're here, but otherwise it's such an astonishing place to be at. When I was ending my trip here and moving to the next destination, that was Kuala Lumpur, I just wanted that day to never end. So that's a wrap to our Langkawi travel guide. Hopefully it provided you some tips and tricks to plan your trip. Most importantly, hopefully we were able to tempt you to at least consider planning a trip to Langkawi. If you liked the video, definitely hit the like button. It encourages us. If you've got any comments, any questions, any queries, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We would love to help you out plan your trip or provide you guidances on whatever your queries are. Until we bring you more adventures from around the world, look at our other videos and keep smiling. Sayonara. Bye bye.